What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Today we are going to review Enterbay Kevin Durant from and I got this at bigbadtoystore.com. They have a promotion on Enterbay, which if you buy Michael Jordan, what do you call this? The Olympic version, you can get Kevin Durant for free. However, if you look at the fine print, it does say that there is no replacement available if that is damaged or whatnot for Kevin Durant. So you can't return him or replace him. And I am so glad that I bought this at Big Bad Toy Store because this one is defective. So I was able to return them. And not only that, so let me make this clear. If you buy this at Enterbay, right? The shipping is $100. Yes, you heard it right. $100 for both Kevin Durant and Michael Jordan. So yes, you are saving still, if you combine the two. That is if you really want to get that Barcelona Michael Jordan. But with that being said, it's a hard press of a deal. So now I'm unboxing this thing. You see, it's fresh out of the box here, and right off the bat, I know the body is messed up because I've had a gazillion Enterbay figures now, and all of their bodies are stiff. Right off the bat, I was holding it in my hand. I was like, this is loose, and as you can see here, the base and all that stuff. Now, make no mistake, this is a pretty cool figure if it wasn't messed up. Now, it doesn't come with a lot of hands. You can see that pointy hands, kind of like the follow-through hands. And I still couldn't, for the life of me, figure out what those hands are for. The one that's kind of open palm. I don't know what they're for. And now you can see this ball. It's Wilson. It does have Adam Silver's autograph there, is his signature. Official game ball. It's not Spalding anymore. Apparently, I'm not in the loop on that. So as usual with Enterbay, you're gonna get some MVP trophies, which is in this case Finals MVP. There's two of them, both from Golden State. You can see here 2007 Bill Russell Most Valuable Player Award. That is made out of sticker, by the way, which peels off right off the bat. This one, nice finish. You see that reflective material in there. You'll see my camera as well. You have two trophies, championship trophies, which they change the colors over time. You can see here, it's more darker, brighter gold. That darker and brighter does not make any sense, but it's darker in a sense, but it also shines a lot better. You can see the fingerprints. It's a fingerprint magnet, but it's a really nice color. I like it more than what they used to offer in the past. Now this base, Kevin Durant. You see, I didn't even see the smudge on the nameplate there. I do like the back part where it says Brooklyn, because all of the ones that I do have does not have anything, like no font in there. So I like the fact that it says Brooklyn. Now let's take a look at the tailoring for this. I like the idea. Well, this is because Kevin Durant wears this, long, kind of like leggings kind of thing. So it hides the joints in his knees. Anything within the past almost 10 years, Enterbay has improved. The only thing that's improved, I would say, is, well, two things: the base and the uniform that they use. It's a lot better than what they used to offer. The printing it feels like it's not gonna peel off. These black socks and leggings back then, I would have taken this out and washed them because they would stain the figure. It would leave a nasty mark around, his ankles and whatnot. I don't know if they solved that. I'm not gonna do it here because I already returned this figure. But have I not? I probably will, just because he has tattoos on his legs and I don't really want to damage those. It should be pre-washed. It should not bleed into the figure, but for some reason it does. You see the NBA logo 75 for the 75th anniversary. Like I mentioned earlier, the numbers, there's a holographic Nike logo in there, which is nicely done. There's tattoos on his leg. the Nike swoosh is in there, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what KD number this is. I lost count. I don't follow the shoe game anymore outside of the Jordans, so let me know in the comments. He has visibly more tattoos now, obviously, than when he was in OKC. I didn't remove the jersey. I know he has like a Maryland in there, but this is the head sculpt. Very controversial because the shape of the face, it just, no. Even the sculpting of the beard, of his goatee, his eyebrows, it's just kind of half-ass. His lineup on his hair, you can see, I don't know, the skin texture is kind of weird as well. The beard, now his beard is not full, it's kind of, patchy, so I get that, but I thought it could have been done a lot better, like especially this up close. You can see the line work on his hair, not really the best. I see the balding spot on the top of the hair. That's attention to detail. That's pretty cool, but overall the paint work, you can see it's kind of spotty. It's not really their best work, and maybe that's a reason why he is free if you buy that Michael Jordan. Now, he's not the worst figure that I've seen, but initially they were asking for like $300 for this figure, which is insane. You can see this up close. The fade, it looks like they're just putting dots on the side of his hair. That's not an equivalent of fade. His eyebrows, it looks like, a lady just put mascara or whatever it is that you call that, line him up. It's not good. Not good at all. From afar, it's decent, I suppose. Normal articulation for any Enterbay figure. You can barely move the head, and you can see it's loose on the arm. Normally it's squeaky, but it's not squeaking anything. So I knew something's wrong right off the bat. Look at that. You shouldn't be able to do that on an Enterbay figure normally. And then so the arms are really loose, but the legs, you can see it's wobbly right away. Look at that. It can't, it's like upside down, but it can't hold the pose. And it's not Big Bad Toy Store's fault. You can see that I push it down and it just goes down by itself. And mind you, I'm holding this not upright because I'm shooting double jointed on the knees. But when you're just holding it the right way, it really doesn't hold. And imagine if you got this S3, you were excited, you open it up, and then you contact Enterbay and they won't replace it for you. Now the free figure, I mean, it still works, don't get me wrong. I guess if you're free, it's hard to complain, but now you just paid $285 for that Michael Jordan. That's this horrendous head sculpt. So that's that. Like, it's single jointed elbow. This is a very loose body. I mean, look at that. The legs just falls off. I mean, ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that there's some level of protection here from Big Bad. But you can still pose the arms. Looks like he's taking a jump shot. That's kind of like how KD does his jump shot. So, if you are a KD fan, here's the bad part. As you know, he's not in Brooklyn anymore. He plays for Phoenix Suns now. So this is the bad part when it comes to Enterbay, especially if you don't buy legends, let's say Michael Jordan, who's not going to be traded anymore. But with KD, he's in Phoenix. What if he moves again? I understand you can buy a jersey online. You can buy it on eBay. This is the Slim Reaper, by the way, which is pretty cool. They added this hood, which is very good material. One positive on this figure, it just flows nicely. I was wondering if I can put this on my Luke Skywalker, but I'm returning the entire thing. So but yeah, it's pretty cool. I changed the background with his championships and MVPs in his foot. But as I was saying, he plays now for Phoenix Suns. You can buy the jersey, but now you're adding to the cost of KD. Even though this is like $154 plus shipping $50, so now that's $254. Another $50 shipping with the jersey. Now you're looking at $250. This is not a $250 figure. I can tell you that right now, with or without the loose knees and legs. It's just not. And then not only that, okay, you solved the uniform problem, right? You bought some jerseys online. How about the base? The base still says Brooklyn. So now you're gonna have to deal with that on your own. You can buy a decal, I suppose, but now again you're adding cost. Unless you are a hardcore KD fan, then sure. But other than that, I would rather buy that Michael Jordan, get this for free, or go into, I think on Big Bad it's already sold out. That's why I didn't get a replacement body. They're sold out. But buy the Michael Jordan, at least that's Michael Jordan, and then get him for free. Look, the height is not even accurate. He's almost the same height as LeBron. LeBron is 6'9". He's what, like 6'11", almost 7 feet tall. And look at him right next to Steph Curry. I mean, he's taller, which he should be, but he should be significantly taller than Steph Curry. To be fair, Steph Curry is kind of like closer to LeBron as well. But still, you know what I mean? Like, Enterbay, do your homework for the love of God. And there you go. Final thoughts on this KD. At 154 when I initially bought it, you see the backdrop as well. It's B, and the backdrop is pretty nice, I must admit. If the legs were okay, this would have been an okay purchase at 154. Honestly, I think shipped. It was 134. It was on sale for 134. You add tax and shipping, it'll come out to 150. That was decent. But with the broken legs and all that stuff, and Big Bad was offering me just to keep it, and they'll give me $30 store credit if I wanted to. I was just like, no. I mean, that's nice of Big Bad to offer that, but eventually they sent me a label, shipped it out. I mean, I can't. I mean, again, if I would have kept this, I'd probably buy a jersey. But going through all that trouble with the loose legs and all that stuff, it is not worth it, in my opinion. Maybe down the line, if they run another free thing on this one, and if their shipping is a bit reasonable, I'm talking about Enterbay, maybe I'll pick him up. But I'm not. I don't really like the combo. I like Michael Jordan, but that head sculpt is not that great. And now, if you factor it in, you're almost paying $300 for two figures that are not good figures. So I was just like, you know what, I'll pass on this one. Maybe down the line they'll package this with Vince Carter. I do want to own Vince. I think Vince is the first figure that is somewhat reasonable, somewhat a 220, with two uniforms and all that stuff, with Enterbay. But this one, really not that good. Even at free, I'm doing air quotes here because it's not really that much free, honestly. It's up to you. If you're a KD fan, I guess if the legs were fine, it would have been okay, but still not happy overall. But thank you for watching. If you like this kind of video, if you're into Enterbay NBA 16, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.